Mm. Good morning. I'm just not eating breakfast. Good morning, everyone. So, let's get right to it. Why are you stuck in your business? The number one reason why is because of lack of focus. Okay. So, if you have a business, let me know in the comment section what your business is so I can help you out. So, a lot of business startups, small businesses stay in that rut because instead of focusing on the most important thing you need to do in your business, you're probably focusing on stressing out about life. So if that's the case, that needs to be taken care of. So let me know what you guys are what kind of business you guys have so I can help you with that. Hi Tiara. Hi Guess Who. Hi Africana Bombshell. Hi Tranisha. Good morning. Who else? Oops. Hi Exo Keys Drea. Hi. Good morning. Okay. So the reason why you're stuck in your business is because of lack of focus and a lot of excuses. So I get I have a business coaching, right? And a lot of things they think, or we think, or I used to think that they just need like the action steps, like step by step, and then they're gonna do their job. And they always say, yes, like I'm all in 100%. I'ma do my part. And then when they get to that point, they know what to do. They know like the answer to their question, but they're not doing it. First they're gonna say, I don't have a ring light. And then the next thing they're gonna say, oh, the angle in my videos is not good. Next thing is like, oh, I didn't have time today. Or, oh, my kids are here, I don't have time. It's like one after another. As soon as you solve a problem, you make another excuse. It's like you can't do that. When I started my business, if you're new here, I had my lash business, right? And whenever I was at my office job, I was working on my business. When I got home, I was working on my business. I would stay up late. I would get up early. On the weekends, I didn't go like hang out with friends. I didn't do Netflix and chill. It was like focus, because I think that's the thing. It's like I thought that if I did it within 60 to 90 days, that everybody can do it. And the problem is everybody is not like that. Like you need to have you need to have the mindset that no matter what's getting in the way has got to go. Okay, if you're in a bad relationship, bad environment, that has to be figured out first. Okay, and then you need to have a deep conviction in your mind and heart that no matter what's gonna get in the way has got to go. Okay, it could be whatever. So if it's your schedule, then make more time. If it's money, then go get like little side hustles. Okay. Now, one thing I learned is you gotta like put yourself out there. If you need to model your products. You need to go on Instagram and do some reels and TikTok. And in the beginning it was cringy, you know what I mean? But now I'm like, who gives a fuck? Okay. Everybody doing it. So if you get left behind, you're gonna be like a dinosaur because you're not gonna exist. Everybody using Instagram reels, everybody using TikTok. So what you're gonna do is look for somebody that's doing the same thing that you're doing, a competitor or a same industry. Look at their content, look at their reels, look at their photos and videos. What kind of content are they doing, right? And then do it yourself. So if it's a lash business, look at another more successful lash business and look at the content that they're doing. If it's a lip gloss, look at another lip gloss line that's doing good. You know what I mean? So if you don't want to do the content yourself, then find another content creator online on Instagram or TikTok who can do your content. And sometimes you got to pay them $50 per video. But $50 is $50. Like, it's not that much. If it's gonna give you the content that you need to promote your products, it's a no-brainer. Like, you should not be worried about $50. You should not be worried about $29 on your Shopify. You know what I mean? Like, if you are worried about spending $29 for your Shopify, then maybe you shouldn't be running a business. I'm just saying, like, if you don't have the budget to start a business, then don't. Like, I think you should just, like, focus on, like, you know, saving up. Like, get a higher paying job first and then save up, and then you can, like, go all in. But in the meantime, you can just learn, like, on YouTube for free. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm going to go hard on YouTube. I'm going to provide a lot of free, valuable information that no one talks about, so y'all can start making extra $5,000 to $10,000 a month in your business, because I don't want you to get stuck in the small business loop, okay? Like, I'm tired of talking about small business. So you should stop talking about being a small business as well. If you have a small business, stop calling it a small business, because you're going to stay small in your mind. You're going to think you're still a small business. When I first started on my first month, I got offended when somebody called my business a small business. I didn't know this person. It was like someone online, right? She said, "Oh, I would love to support your small business." And I'm like, "What small business? We're not a small business." You know what I mean? And then when I first started my lash business, it was like, I started with less than 500 followers. It's not about the followers, okay? It's not about that. It was about the content. Because I got over $4,000 in sales when I had like 1,000 followers on Instagram. You hear what I'm saying? It's not about the followers. It's about the strategy. Because the followers come later. Like, sometimes they buy from you before they even follow your page. So, like, some people, they just follow your page and they just want to lurk around and look at your page, and they don't even buy. They just like your page, they just like your photos, but they don't buy. Let me know in the comment section if you've noticed some people like that. Okay, so what do you need if you're stuck in your business? Is have a plan. Okay, what is the plan? The business plan is not some kind of document to type on your computer. Just get a pen and paper and figure out what you need to get done. So, for example, if you need a better website, write it down. If you need a content marketing strategy, write it down. If you need to research if you need to research hashtags, write it down. Okay? If you need to look up and look for brand ambassadors for your business, write it down. So you need to have the list of what you need, and then prioritize which one you need the most to work on the most, and then focus on that. Don't be like, "Oh, I gotta do all these 25 million things." That's why the overwhelming kicks in and you're like, "I don't want to do nothing." You know what I mean? So if you're overwhelmed, ask yourself what you want and what you need, and then figure out one by one. Okay, prioritize. But sometimes you think you need your website, right? That's just part of the equation. Like, if you don't have a marketing strategy, even if you have the prettiest website, the most graphically perfect website, it don't matter, because no one's gonna find out about your website if they don't know about you. Like, your customer needs to find you, and you need to have a content marketing strategy, right? Now, a lot of people think that they just need to buy more inventory to make more sales. And that's really not the case either, because if you haven't even sold your other inventory, why are you adding more new items to sell? You know what I mean? That's not going to solve the problem. The problem probably is you don't have a marketing strategy. So what is the marketing strategy? Number one, you need to figure out who your customers are. Like, who are your ideal customers? Like, it's not just about the gender or, you know, ethnicity, whatever. It's not about that. It's not about the age. It's not that. Your ideal customer is a persona. Who is this person, right? So let me give you an example. If I were to sell like this dramatic lashes, right? Older generation are not gonna understand that. So I'm not gonna talk to them like that. So, you know, our generation, the millennials, right, and Gen Z, from like 15 years old to like 35 years old, like, how do we talk? How do we act? What kind of makeup look do we like, right? So you need to have that persona. Like, for me, the persona of my customers for my lash business are people that like to look dolled up all the time. So you need to know who are your ideal customers, you know, before you even get started with business, right? And then next, what kind of content do they like? Where are they hanging out? Are they hanging out on Instagram? Are they hanging out on TikTok or YouTube, right? So you need to pick 2 social media that you need to focus on. And I recommend Instagram and TikTok. When it comes to TikTok, TikTok is different. TikTok likes very personable content, so they need to see the person. So if you're the owner of the business, you want to show yourself on TikTok. Like, if you're just being shy, like, I know you know a lot of people are just shy, but the more you practice, the more you get over it, and you're like, it's nothing really. Like, you're not talking to yourself in the camera, you're talking to your audience. So if you feel like you're talking to your phone by yourself, don't feel like you're awkward and crazy, because when you post it, you're actually showing it to your audience. So you're not talking to yourself, you're talking to your audience, right? And then when it comes to marketing content with the videos and photos, don't just focus on the sale. Don't be like, oh, we're on sale, use this coupon code, 20% off. They don't care because they don't know you. So when it comes to Instagram and TikTok, you need to educate and entertain your customers, your potential customers. Educate in terms of your product. Like, what does it do? Why should they buy it? Don't just like show your lashes or lip gloss. Like, they don't care. Like, show them how it works. Show them what it looks like. You need to put them on. You need to try them on in front of them. You need to educate why they should buy it. Like, for example, if I were to sell you this sandwich, it's a breakfast sandwich, right? If I were just showing you this sandwich, you're gonna be like, why would I buy that? Like, I don't give a fuck about that, right? So if you were to sell something online, you need to talk about the benefits and the features. The benefits of me eating the sandwich is I'm gonna get full, right? I'm gonna like not be hangry. So that's a benefit of me eating the sandwich, right? So when it comes to your product, what does your product do? What is the benefit? What are the features and benefits? Why should they buy it? And then on top of that, you need to, like I said, do like a try on video, because like people can't touch your product on, if it's online, people can't touch it, right? So you need to tell them what it feels like, what it's like. So if it's like a lip gloss, if it's like shiny and velvety, it's not sticky, you know what I mean? Or if it's a lashes, it's soft and full, it makes your eyes look bigger. So that should be the selling point. It's not supposed to be like, we're on sale for 20% off, we're on sale, go buy it now. Okay, like, people don't care if it's on sale. People only care if they want it or not. So whenever you're creating your content for your Instagram, that's what you need to think about. If you're selling clothes, model the clothes, okay? And make sure the background looks like, sell the style and sell the lifestyle. When I say sell the style, people buy the style, not the product. You know what I mean? Like, if you selling like a wig, for example, and it's like blue, right? You're selling that look. You're selling the look, the blue, like, you know, if it's curly or straight, whatever. You're selling the look. You're not selling the product. But people buy the product. So I hope that makes sense. But I'm going to post more, so just keep following. Subscribe to my channel. YouTube channel is in the link in my bio. Do you guys have any questions? Because I'm just here talking. But I just uploaded, or not uploaded yet, but I just like filmed a new video. So no more excuses. I filmed a video for YouTube for y'all, so y'all can, you know, get out of that small business loop. An update, entrepreneur life update. No more excuses. No more excuses. You need to tell yourself every single day, no excuses. If you hear yourself talk like you're making excuses to yourself, catch yourself. Be like, girl, no excuses. Like, if you come up with your own excuse, don't buy your own excuses, because that's the problem. We tend to like buy our own excuses. So if there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean? You can do it. And I'm also thinking about doing like a challenge, like $5,000. Make $5,000, extra $5,000 in your business within 30 to 60 days. I would say 8 weeks. Let me know if you'd be interested. So I'm just over here talking and eating. But I have something more exciting coming up. Stay tuned. And after this, I'm gonna do a podcast. No more excuses. Like I said, no more excuses. My first podcast, I'm thinking about doing it live as well while I'm recording the podcast, so y'all can join in and do like behind the scenes. And I'm thinking like if my listeners can call in and like join the conversation, so it's not just me talking, so it's like you guys can like call in, like, because I like that idea came from like radio stations, like they would like have people call in and like ask questions. So I want to have that, like a talk show. But it's all about, I want my podcast to be like a self-development, because I know that's very important whenever you want to become an entrepreneur, a full-time CEO. Okay, you can do it too. So, but then you need to work on your mindset and really like work on your shadow work. So shadow work meaning like whatever it is, internal beliefs you got, whatever mess you got going on, you need to work on that. Iron it out first. Because if you don't work on your mindset, if you're not mentally ready to be successful, you're not going to be successful. Like, you need to be mentally be ready and really for real serious about it, because God said, ask and you shall receive. Okay, so if you ask God to be a CEO, He gonna do it for you. And if you ask your angels and God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, if you ask God that you want to become your own boss, He will do it for you. But if you're not ready mentally, how you gonna get there? And what do I mean by that He gonna provide and like give it to you? A lot of times it's gonna look like your life is falling apart. And once you understand this concept, and I was just realizing this is like, your life is not falling apart. It's only falling apart if you think, or if you want to believe that it's falling apart, then it is. But the truth of the matter is, when you ask God of something you really want, if you want, you say, I want to make 20,000 a month in my business. Best believe. Or if you say I want to become a CEO of my own business. If you say I want to make 100,000 a month, best believe it's on its way. And it's gonna look like life is falling apart, but it's actually falling in place. Let me give you an example. When I really I went to okay, I don't really talk about this, but I went through a divorce. I was married, okay? I was married, and it was like, it's a red flag, toxic, nothing. So that has to go before I level up. Because if I'm dealing with toxic relationship, toxic friends, toxic environment, I'm not going to level up. So that's the same for you. So God is going to remove everybody in your life that's not going to help you level up, because God knows that these people are not supposed to be in your environment. If you want to become your own full-time entrepreneur, you can't have these people around you, right? So that's what happened. So I was all alone by myself, which is fine. I don't mind it. But I was like, I want to work on a business that I'm going to be excited about. What's this? Hello? Am I back? Okay. So I said, I want to have a business where I'm going to work on a business where I'm going to be super serious about it, right? I want to become my own boss. That's what I said. I don't want to work for no jobs. I said, this job that I'm in, that's going to be my last job. Guess what? God said, okay, bet. What happened was I got laid off. Okay, a lot of y'all know this story, and it was for real. I got laid off. I was like, I think this is a sign. And then there were other signs leading up to me really feeling the strong energy of saying this is gonna be my last job for real. Because even my boss said your lashes are too loud, your lashes are too big, and I'm like, it's not even that big. So anyway, somebody making comments about my lashes, making comments about whatever, I don't want to work there. I want to become my own boss, because nobody can tell me what to wear, how to do my makeup, how to do my hair, blah, 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 right? So I got laid off from the job. I was so lost. And then I was so scared, right? But then something inside of me said that I should just focus on the business. So it was scary because I didn't really have a lot of money saved up, honestly. So there are two options, right? Option number one is getting another job. Option number two is focusing on the business that's already working. Okay, at the time it was not booming or anything, but it was the momentum is going up and up and up. So it's a moment of choosing, right? So which you gonna choose? You're gonna choose to get another job, or choose to get serious on the business? So that's what I did. I had to choose something, right? So I chose the business. So you're probably like, how did you pay your bills? So two things. I started DoorDashing. You know what DoorDash, Uber Eats, delivering food. Okay. So I started doing that to cover my main bills, my phone, my rent. And then guess what? My online started, even though I stopped posting on the page, I stopped posting. I stopped sending emails. I stopped my, marketing my business. And then, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I was like, I'm not even focusing on the business, but I still get a lot of sales. What is going on? So that's my cue. That's my guide from God and my angel saying, see, if you focus on this business, it's gonna be good. So I was like, okay, let me just focus on the business. So I went back to getting focused, straight focus on the business. So I launched my marketing, I launched my ads, I started posting more, I started sending more emails to my customers. And guess what? 4K in 30 days. So since then, I was like, this is really, you know, like I know my shit. Like this is really something that works if I'm really just taking action. So the same thing with y'all. Like if I tell you like do this on your marketing, do this on your content, and if you're not taking action on it, then nothing's gonna happen, right? Like ideas and information and knowledge is just information. If you're not implementing, you know, the information and the knowledge, then you're not gonna get results, right? So I was really taking action. So I treated my online business, instead of treating it like a little side hustle, I treated it like my full-time. Even when I was like at my office job, that was like my full-time job. And then my my part-time job was the job as the office manager. So you gotta have that mindset shift, right? Because if you don't have that mindset shift, nothing's gonna happen. You need to break the cycle. If you are always lazy, you need to break the cycle. If you want to lose weight, you need to break the cycle of you not working out and eating shit, right? So the same with business. If you have a cycle or habit of, you know, treating your business like a small business, if you have a bad habit of negative self-talk, then that's what you're gonna keep experiencing in your life. So gotta break the cycle. So with me, gotta take action more, and you know, knowing that this is really what I want to focus on. This is really what I want. Like I want this business to grow and make sales. So that is a decision that I had to make, and you need to make that decision with your business and your life. So so I hope that helped y'all. Okay, if you are at a job that you're stuck in, then just do your best to like save up or like find a better job that's gonna pay you more. And I know I have been hearing a lot, even on TikTok, just scrolling on TikTok, like there's a lot of like online work from home jobs that pays more than like regular jobs. So I hope that helps. I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat like a real food. Not breakfast, I'm gonna eat lunch. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. Follow me or subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Link in my bio. And I'm going to repost this on my Instagram and YouTube. Bye.